Welcome back. Carly and Jessica are back with us to give us more tips on what we can do for our Raleigh staycation. Carly, let me start with you. Any big attractions coming this summer or into the fall? Because Raleigh is a happening place. They have a lot of things going on.
So one thing I've recently loved doing this summer is we have a bunch of different outdoor concert venues. I went to a concert at Red Hat Amphitheater last weekend, and it's just a wonderful venue. We've got Cocoa Booth in Cary and also Walnut Creek Amphitheater. So I would definitely suggest checking out different live concerts we have right now in Raleigh. And other different attractions coming up. We have the Lazy Days Arts Festival in Cary coming up in September, and then we have Hopscotch is a big one. I'm very excited for that. It's a different live music venues around Raleigh are going to be having shows, so that's a whole weekend event.
And you literally hop from venue to venue.
Really?
Literally hopscotch, so that's pretty cool.
The Bluegrass Festival is going to be a big one.
That's huge, isn't it?
That is a huge one every year. This is actually the 10th anniversary of the Bluegrass Festival being in Raleigh, so this will be year 10, the last weekend of September going into October, and that they will have all of Fayetteville Street blocked off, over 5 stages along there with free music, food truck vendors, local arts vendors, and then shows at Red Hat Amphitheater as well. Again, all free to attend, and so even if you're not into bluegrass, I encourage you to head down there. You might find that bluegrass is a little more in-depth and a little more modern than you might think.
It's fun. It really is fun music.
It's high energy for sure, and some of these newcomers in bluegrass are really changing the game.
Now, you mentioned pop-ups. And that's one thing I noticed about Raleigh. I've been here like 15, 16 years, but it seems like almost every weekend there's something going on downtown. I mean, I'm not exaggerating, really.
Yeah.
So what kind of, just in broad terms, what kind of things can people expect to see in Raleigh? I mean, you mentioned the Bluegrass Festival, but there are other things, and a lot of times I don't even know what the heck it is, but it's fun.
Yeah.
For sure.
So there's always some sort of activation or programming on going downtown, as you mentioned. Lots of things go on in Moore Square. You have farmers markets there. They do movies in the park. They sometimes have jazz in the square. So there's lots of things going on in there. And then right also on Fayetteville Street is City Plaza, which has tons of great things. Right now we actually have a soccer pitch set up in City Plaza that anyone's free to just go in and kick a soccer ball around. So there's always something going on downtown.
That's very cool. Let's talk about some of the outlying cities around Raleigh, because it is a Wake County kind of thing we're talking about. Now, I happen to live in Zebulon, so I'm going to be selfish, and I'd like to start there.
Okay.
What can I do in Zebulon?
Wow, I love Zebulon.
I do too.
We have the Carolina Mudcats. Have you been to a baseball game yet? Okay, they are fun,
really
and the firework nights are great.
Amazing, yes.
And then after, I don't know if you're into whiskey, but the Old Raleigh Distillery is another really great place. Have you ever been there?
I have not yet.
Okay, you definitely have to check it out.
Wonderful small batch bourbon and whiskey there.
And the owner, Brandon, he's just the nicest guy. So they're all great there. Definitely suggest it. And then just a short drive away to Wake Forest, you've got downtown Wake Forest, which has tons of local shops, and then the Factory. If you haven't been there, I don't know if you're a golf guy, but they have Brookfield's Indoor Golf and Lounge, so that's pretty cool. They have the virtual golf swings that you can play games inside. So
Love it.
It's pretty fun. Great area.
It is. How about some of the others, Cary, Apex, those kinds of things? Anything that you personally go, I got to go do this?
Yeah. So I actually live in the Cary area.
Oh, all right.
And as I mentioned before, there's tons of great breweries there in just like a small radius. We got Triangle Beer Co., we got Bond Brothers, and then most recently, we have a new cidery, which is great too. And then there's a bunch of different local shops and boutiques that you should check out. I love getting coffee at Brew. There's a location right in downtown Cary. They have great coffee. So there's always
locally owned restaurants in downtown Cary as well. So Hank's Downtown Dive is a great one that has only been open for a little over a year now, and it's the same people who own Sidebar, which is a craft cocktail bar in downtown Cary. So downtown Cary is really growing, and it's very walkable to explore all of these restaurants, shops, and beverage places.
All right, now I'm going to put you both on the spot, all right? Let's start with you, Jessica. That hidden gem, the thing you keep to yourself, you don't tell anybody because you don't want it to get overcrowded. What is it? The one place, if you were to go this summer, where would you go?
I would say my hidden gem is always Stanberry Restaurant. It's just outside of downtown Raleigh, right next to Escazú Chocolates. So you can pop over, get you a chocolate. They also do pop-ups with ice cream there at Escazú. But Stanberry is a modern American restaurant that really focuses on local ingredients and highlighting our regional farmers and agriculture folks, and they just do take things to another level. You can get a dressed up cerveza there to drink, but then you can also have a phenomenal pork chop. They do a lot of seafood dishes, and it just takes it to another level for me.
Carly?
My hidden gem would be the RDU Observation Park.
Okay.
It's really cool. They have little picnic tables, so my husband and I love to just pack some dinner and watch planes take off and land at the RDU Observation
cool.
Park.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
That'd be
thing.
fun. And of course, the website is probably the best place to go for more info, right?
Yeah, you can check us out on visitraleigh.com.
And you can also find us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Visit Raleigh. And make sure as you're exploring downtown Raleigh and all of Wake County that you use hashtag Visit Raleigh as well.
Well, to both of you, thank you so much for joining us today. Sounds like a lot of fun. Why would you want to go anywhere? And thank you for watching. We hope you've enjoyed today's show. If you have any questions or you'd like to know more, visit our websites at RaleighCW.com and myrdctv.com. I'm Bill LeMay, and thank you for watching Community Matters. We'll see you next week.